Hello, I'm Easy Baduk. Today, we will learn how to probe. When you play Baduk, black stones and white stones are replaced by one space. In this case, if you see a professional or an internet giant Go player, you'll often see the play of things that go down. Why do we use downward stick play? Let's learn about this shape. What is the meaning of the play? A play that you attach to is a bait. The play of catching fish is also played with bait and stick it like catching fish. It acts as a bait. The only way that black responds is if it's attached. A play that usually leans outward and tries to catch. Or a play that's supposed to lean in and stop. You can think of two things. Or you can think of three ways to stretch out. It's weird to play black here. A bumping play becomes a self-contradicting play. It's the same as a person heading directly to the wall. So don't play that you're being hit because you're heading in moves. Let's start with a play that's bend. What white wants the most is to hold this white. I'm asking you to take the bait. When you cut it off and black is holding the white, when you hit the dansu, block it up and organize it. There's a person who holds a point here. Don't hold it. If you hold on to this, you'll be completely sealed off. We got a 1-punch, 2-punch, and even an uppercut from white. But that doesn't mean the number of black territories has increased a lot, because there's a white. So, you can't get a white points in the black, and you have to use the play to get out. In fact, you can choose from the white positions. A 5 had this much shape, according to the interval's upper side. For example, a 2-space shape. If you tell white that it's not worth it, he's going to block it from the center through the diagonal move, or 1 space. And when you push it out, you'll have the means to stretch it out and seal it off. Or, if you think it's helpful to keep the top side thicker than the center side, you can block the top side. If the black comes out, it's going to be like this. Then, you can grow the white skin by organizing the top part in a pleasant way. So the worst way to attach it is to play with the black bending. Don't bend and hold it. It's the normal proper play to block the inside instead of killing. When it's blocked from the inside, the white can stretch out and come back alive. If you stretch out to save your life, you'll lose the white. Because when you're done, the most basic endgame is the diagonal move endgame. Most of the time, the diagonal move is blocked. If we don't stop it, will the white push in? No, you don't have to push in, you don't get stuck. Large knights move endgame, or you jump into a square, and you break into the whole black territory. Now that the size of the territory is small on the corner, it's not very powerful, but the whiter the black territory is, the more powerful the means to jump in with the diagonal move. So you have to block the black, and you end up playing the first line. But it's weird to think that the white is pushed in this shape, right? It's strange to see anyone. This is what we do with 1 space. The one that you put on the black territory is another one, and you feel good, and you don't. You have to think that you've got to diagonal move endgame as a goat. It's meaningless to play a game where the white saves a point when it's stuck and black blocked. The white is attached to the top. It's a play that asks black to keep a point. Don't hold the black because it's clogged in this shape. So they don't hold the black one, they just connect it. So that's the proper play. If you want the white to be thick, block it. If white's point of view is to give value to the upper side, would it help to cut the number of black spots? Is it profit or loss? The bottom line is loss. Assuming that you're a white territory in upper side. So if you have 4 squares of white, you can get enough black. We'll be attacked, but we can get in because we don't die easily right now. It's going to be a white attack on the black when it penetrates. You can ask me to live with a play like this game. When I asked you to build a house on the side, like this way, is the black exchange profitable? It can't be profitable. It should be a situation where you want to build a territory through a diagonal jump hangma. If you block the white in 23rd place, there's no black and white play. That's why it's a loss. So not holding them. This is where the black people are satisfied. You can leave it like this. Usually, when you connect and attach the black, you think that the white has been used and you go to a different place. Because if you get a white points later, you won't lose much. When white asks what kind of play he's profited from, it's a play that stretches the black out. White blocked the way the black plays out to the center, and the way he runs out of the one space, or a knight's move. I don't want the black to go out at the diagonal move. It's because it's slow and heavy. Because when the white is stuck, the only thing that works is the black one coming out later. If I had to come out, you can't let it go, because it's not going to work right. I think this point is being used in a strange way. So, the play that we put on was a speed bump to prevent black. Think of it as a speed bump that prevented the car from going 60 to 70 kilometers per hour at a further 40 kilometers. Tilde. But if you put the bottom side together without exchanging it, the black side is not stretching out, but leaning up and forcing the white to fight. You can play a game where you'll be bumped and hung up. Because I can't make it right now. That's why the white is attached first and asks for black response. This is today's probe. It's usually used by blocking and attaching it to the top. Depending on the circumstances. If there's a black stone on the upper side, you can use it before the white one space out. It is also attached to the upper side for the preparation process for the battle against black. If the black one just accepts it, white's point of view is to blow a jab, fight, or grow its shape. Later, when you play one space, the exchange you put in will not be damaged at all. There's also a countermeasure. You can have a fight that ends right away, because it's not an unconditional connection. The play that goes over the white will be handed over, and the play that goes out won't break or get caught. In this situation, if there's a black stone at the top, it's a difficult fight for the white. You can also think of the means of resistance that comes out of the black. Instead, you can think about how you can play with the rhythm according to the black one, rather than blocking the white. It's not a big loss at territory, so you can come out naturally at the expense of the white or 2 points. I don't think he's threatened by black. Anyways, if you don't want to connect the black, remember to put it on like this. Usually, the play you play is the proper play. The other thing is that the numbers that black prevents you from doing anyhow will result in you being played. If you don't want to get this forcing move, there's a play that doesn't stop you. Instead, this play is not utilized for center-facing play, but it's a benefit to the team. Even if the white dies later, the black stone must be protected once more, because the stone and the stone are exchanged. And connections to endgame later, go and be Sandy, to finish with a little more than just diagonal move. So even if you think that black is a loss at territory, but play that is used to play is not good in the current situation, you can stretch out even if you lose. The most commonly used play that stretched back inside play, or just the two play you can think. Be sure to be variety as well as a form, you can see now. Simply make an distribution, shall we? So, the white on the right side strong shape, when the use is well. White for its part, first you can take advantage of it still goes up. Stop it, as a knight's move. Most of the tools that bend outward and hold the white are bad, so don't let them go. There are times when it's hard to play in the black side of your corner. In this shape, there are some ways to make the taste of black after. When the other side is too strong to use. You can also use it in a knight's move. Let's look at a simpler form. Generally, 2 squares apart. It's also used at this point. In fact, if this is the way it looks, let's look at it. Shoulder hit play. If you put it in this play and it doesn't look like it's going to grow, you'll use it. So instead of creating influence, you use it as a jab. If you make a big shape, you'd better stick it up and out, right? It's right to think about extending the black side and growing the middle side. Play to benefit the territory and use when you want to make some use of it instead of growing the center. Let's wrap this up. That's it for today's class. Next time, we'll have more fun with you. I'll see you next time. Please make sure to click on the subscription and good news. Thank you.